Hey, YouTubers! Man, am I excited! This thing's been in primer drying all night. It's been a week for you guys. But this thing is going black today. Satin black. That's the color, that's the sheen. It's gonna look amazing. Here it is. Still looking the same as you guys seen it last week because it's the same day for me when I ended the video for you guys last week, all right? So let's check her out. One more again. You can still see my hand still sands it. So let's get to sanding. That's what we gotta start off with because the black's not gonna stick unless we sand it.
See if I have a blow which is kind of blowing out.
See, them drips will sand out just fine.
Oh, good. You were sick like that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, man.
Yep. You could say this hood looks like the moon. Grandpa says there's a lot of craters. You know, but that's fine. We're only doing black. That one. Most of the hood, or I mean the roof here. Got some big old drippies gumming up my paper real bad, dang it. Because it's still moist under there. Frickin' moist. But anywho, it is sanding really dang nice. So we're just gonna keep at it. Come out really smooth. So you don't have to do much sanding on it to get her good.
Yeah.
Yep, just like Grandpa said. Ooh. Look at that thing. Half-ish or so is sanded. We got the hood, the trunk, this whole side minus that little quarter panel. You can see the color difference. But dang, the fender mostly done. We've only been at it for like 25-30 minutes maybe. So I'm glad it's going really smooth with the little haziness that misty mist coat we put on it at last minute. I'm glad it's coming off easy is what I'm saying. Look at her. Here's a look. Well, here's a look at the other side. Grandpa even got this rear quarter. So technically, all we have is half the roof, the two doors, the fender, the bumpers. So we're way over halfway. And like I said, we've only been at it 25-30 minutes. So just, you know, don't forget to switch directions. But yeah. That stuff. We got tunes by Grandpa. We got help from little guy. We're about done. You know, this guy showed up and the third dude, holy cow, it took less time. Grandpa's over there adding more dance. Oh snap. We just got about this bumper and I think the rear bumper and we'll be spraying in no time. Just look at them sanding all good. We got the shop blowed out. We dropped the door because all the nasties we got in there yesterday. So now it's time to do some more tacky cloth time on the car. God dang.
Damn.
We should probably rag it first.
Yeah, wow, dude. I did not expect that. Got blown off. What the fuck? I just needed to blow a bunch of it off.
So I guess we're gonna do a rag first. Ugh. We got our wipe down with the rag and a tack cloth. I also came around and, you know, taped up some spots I was worried about. Like there and there and there. There's one back here. But anywho, we're ready to dump this stuff in the gun. So let me show you what we're gonna be working with, because we got it at the old Riley part store right off the darn dang shelf. Yeah, that's right. The Duplicolor paint. It's the jet black kind. And we got the clear coat. I went with the matte because I wanted to. This car be a lot of work to do gloss. I like satin. It'll look wonderful. Put some pinstripes on it. Holy cow. That's the plan. And this stuff, it says no mixing required. So you just shake it up, put it in a dang cup, and spray away, man. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna shake it up. We're gonna dump it in the gun and spray away. And I'm so excited to get this thing black again. Don't worry, I opened the trunk for a reason. I want to get all this ugly covered up. So we're gonna do this little inside. And yeah, we didn't sand it or prime it or nothing, but it'll be fine. We're not looking for a show car here. We're looking for a driver that we don't be sad if we scratch it. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. All right. Let's open her up. What we got? What we got? Oh my goodness, it's black. It's black. A little stir to be safe. Make sure we don't have chunkies on the bottom. Nope. We're good. Send it. Now where do I put this at? I guess over here. Right there. All right, let's put some black in it. Woo! Almost missed the cut. Did you see it? No drippies. No drippies. Look at that.
Oh, that looks screwy.
Moment of truth is happening. It's gone black. Once you go black, you don't go back. Took a little bit, we finally got that gun figured out. We got a bigger fan, not this little baby guy. warm snack was had, we let this dry a little bit. And I went into the warm snack thinking, we're definitely doing that again, because, you know. But I came back out and I was like, dang, it actually looks way better than I thought it would. This paint, it was wild, okay? Looks amazing. Do you see it? The roof, not so much. But we had some issues on the roof. We were figuring out the gun still, but we figured it out. Look at the rest of the car. Dang. Dang. One minor issue is we got one little run there. Can you see him? We got one little run there. That's actually a pretty big one. And then we got one right across here, which I'm pretty sure this one was in the primer and we forgot to sand it out. But anywho, between those 3 runs and the roof looking fuzzy, I think we're just gonna have to go buy some more black paint and spray her again. So obviously, if I go get the paint, we're gonna be out of our spray window, so we're gonna have to let this dry, which is a bummer, because I don't want to have to sand on it again, but we have to get those runs out. Anywho, so we're just on a dry time waiting period type thingamajiggy right now. So, guys, it's been like several days because gosh, you see the stuff behind me. It snowed. It's been like 20 degrees for the last couple days. So we got the heater running for the last hour or so, maybe more, warming up the garage. We're about to give this a quick sander downy, you know, fix her a couple runs we were talking about, and spray her again. We also got to check all of our tapes, make sure it didn't lift, because, you know, we don't want anything getting behind it, ruining pieces and paying for more like we did this dang windshield. So, it's looking good though, so far. Man, check these out. So dang smooth, feels wonderful. We haven't even put sandpaper to it yet. Check this one out. Come out pretty good. Pretty dang smooth. There's still a little high spot, but we'll come back with some sandpaper, smooth her out. And then this big boy, this one was in the primer. So let me show you how I did it, because I did one of these. We got a little line here, I don't know if you can see it. So I'm gonna do is just take this knife and rub that line. Give her gentle pressure, even, smooth. And you gotta feel it. It's coming out. And you can kind of see it. You can see how this has got more and more closer and closer to that line. And like you see how this one, from that line to that's smooth. It's even. So let's come back the other way. Disappearing. This is another one that was in the primer. You be really careful of your corners, because you can mess yourself up. Like, look what I just did there. A little scrapey. Luckily it's on the lower part, you can't really see it. And it's not a deep one. Boom. And that run is gone. Disappeared. You can send it. I just found another one right here. don't know if you guys can see it. Now can you see it? Oh, gotta be careful of that corner now. Oh, I just did it again. We did a pretty good run check. I think I'm pretty comfortable to make sure, say that there is no more. So we're gonna sand her down again because, you know, it's been over 24 hours. Gotta be able to make sure that paint will stick to this paint. Just like that, we're gonna do the rest of the car so we don't bore you too much with all this sanding in the last video and this video already. So, I'll get back to you when we're spraying. We're all sanded down. It looks wonderful. I'm happy with it. Completely. This side looks good too. Now, bummer part is, we got this, it feels wonderful. It's like 60 in here. But the metal on the car, it's just not warming up. It's still like 30 degrees. So we can't paint on that today. So I think the plan is we're just gonna have to wait it out. And when it gets warm, we'll pull it out in the sun, let it warm up, pull it in here, paint it. Or we'll heat it up using that little heater over there. You know, but I think we're just gonna have to wait a few more days. Alrighty, so it's actually only been about 12 hours, so it's the next day. And as you can hear the dang heater, it's a running. Grandpa texted me this morning. He said, dude, let's just spray this sucker today. Let's try and warm this car up so we can spray her, because we got about 10 to 15 days of nothing but cold. So we don't want to wait that long. The plan is, see a little heater right there, to keep it about that distance, which it's about 2 feet, a little more maybe. Let me tell you, it's only been running for 5 minutes and that metal's warmer than it's been in about 3 days. So we're just gonna work her around the car, and that thing's gonna heat up the whole garage and maintain the metal warmth in the metal, something like that. That's what we're hoping for, we're planning for. We're gonna hopefully keep this car warm enough today. It's just gonna be a lot of heater moving for the next hour or so. Things you gotta do if you want to paint your car in 20-degree weather. All right? It's not a big deal. We've moved this thing many times now. I can feel this metal. It's warm. What also gives me a wonderful clue that it's nice and warm in here. I don't know if you can see all the flies up there, but look at this window. Oh my goodness. They're everywhere. Where did they come from? So it's definitely got to be warm enough in this shop with this little heater. So we're about to get to spraying. We just gotta wipe it off. All right. We got this sucker wiped down. Man, does it feel smooth. So I'm kinda happy we did what we did. We got all our paints. We're hitting her with the clear coat and the black. But we gotta do the black first. Then we'll do the clear. It says right on the can, if you let this sucker sit 15, 20 minutes, you can whoop that clear right over the black. It's what? What? We're gonna do it that way. Man, I'm telling you, that heater is so hot in here, I gotta lose my sweatshirt. And it's so loud. Can you guys hear me over that thing? I don't know if you can see that. It says 38 degrees out right now. That's about as high as we're gonna get for today. So this is like the best time. It's warm in here. We got optimum warming conditions for what we got going today is what I'm saying. So I'm about to shut this heater off and we're gonna dump the stuff and spray. She goes completely black. It's going down right now. We're getting down and dirty. And boy, is it spraying way better than last time. We got the mat clear. It's out. I got it shook up. It's going in the gun. So you know, that means the black is done. We waited our 15-20 minute flash coat. Look at this stuff. The HUD, it's a little behind because we just did it. So by the time we're ready, it'll be ready. Well, man, does this thing look so much better than when we started. Let's look at that booty. Put some tail lights in it. Woo! Holy cow, we just put 2 heavy, and I mean heavy coats of clear on this puppy. And I don't know if you can tell because the lights are still foggy. I probably shouldn't be in here without my mask on. But man, I gotta show you this thing. It looks so amazing. Just dang. You know, I don't know if you can see the little bumpies in the light. But the flies up there bouncing off the rafters was dropping dust everywhere. So it is just in everything, unfortunately. But it still looks good. I guess it's better than when it started. You know, like I said from the beginning, this is gonna be a driver paint job, not a show quality. You gotta be proud to drive it. It's still gonna look good enough to drive it. That's what I'm saying. Still looking wonderful. This paint is honestly really, really forgiving for somebody, you know, especially for somebody that, you don't know what you're doing. Holy cow, I'm excited. So it's only been like an hour and I came out here and I did what I shouldn't have did is I pulled one little piece of tape around the window and it turned into all of it. But gosh darn, does it look good, man. Woo! I'm excited. That satin black was perfect. Man. We got the heater in the background. She cranked up so she'll dry out and actually dry out this time. So it's been like 2 dang weeks since you seen me like 2 seconds ago. So I gotta say I apologize for the videos, coming out so late. But this thing looks amazing, so I hope you guys waited and enjoyed this. We put the hood on it so we could get a really good view of it. Go ahead, take a gander. Does she look good from far? All right? Man, she looks good from far, but let me tell you, she's far from good. If you get up on it, oh, look at all, do you see all the nasties in it? We had the heat cranked up so dang high, all the dang flies were coming out all the cracks and bouncing off the ceiling and dropped some stuff in it. Big bummer, but we're gonna roll with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Come back next week. Thank you for watching.